Yo, what's good, my people? It's your boy Denzel Effects. We're back again with another video, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you how I made over $8,000 in the foreign exchange market, also known as Forex, my people. So yeah, I will provide some screenshots of the profits because I know some of you guys be bugging. But yeah, without further ado, I'm going to show you my trade setup before and after on the pair that actually gave me these insane profits. So I was trading Swiss JPY. This is my setup before and this is my setup after. My TP got smashed. This was meant to be a 1:3 risk to reward. It ended up being a 1:7, I believe, a 1:6, and it doesn't really matter. What matters is I fucking smashed this thing. But yeah, without further ado, once again, I will be showing you how I found this trade setup. So please, people, sit back, relax, and enjoy. So first things first, we had to jump into the weekly time frame on this pair to see exactly what's actually happening. So here we go. So on the weekly time frame, we could see that price was, in a nice downtrend over here. The reason we are spotting this downtrend is because we need to understand where price was coming from. So when we look at the markets at the moment, now we could see that the initial move from here, it actually started over here. These are small things we need to take note of. So we were literally trading in between these two regions, my people. So anything between these two regions could literally be a range or whatever. I don't know what you want to call it, but yeah, since we have identified the two zones that price was moving in between, the next thing what I did was basically I used my favorite tool, which is the horizontal line, like so. Once I used the horizontal line, I could see basically where the market was actually heading towards. Okay, so previously price was in a nice little uptrend like so. How did we know the price was in an uptrend? It's simple. If I had jumped into the line chart, I could see that price was making higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. And over here we could see we had a nice trend line like so. As you can see, protecting the price, protecting the price. And same goes on the other side. We had a nice trend line pushing to the upside. So our trend line was actually broken and price continued pushing up. Initially, what we wanted to see was price just, trading within the trend line like so as it reached this area. But instead, price literally broke to the upside and now it's pushing back down. I managed to catch a sell here when price is actually ready to push to the downside. So the first thing I did was identify the area the price was heading towards. So when I seen that price was uptrending like so, I had to come into the higher time frame, which is a weekly, to see where it could possibly be heading towards. There was two options. The first option was price was actually going to come all the way here, which it failed to do, or the second option was price was going to react to this level in the market like so. So I did discover that price, did react to this level. This was the first level I was looking to enter this trade. So what I had done was simple. First thing I did was, I rounded this off to the nice whole number like so, which is 134. So I discovered that this was actually my initial point of entry to be interested to sell. And obviously this is on the weekly time frame, so my take profit would have been on a smaller scale because I was trading on the 4 hour. But instead, looking at it on the long term, I do think that price is heading all the way down to this level over here to retest it. A nice number, 126, 120. So I do believe this is where price is actually heading towards now. What happens next isn't really our problem. We are just trading what we see, not what we want to see. But there is a high chance that price is actually going to come back over here. So now that I did find my two zones, or I did find the first initial zone that price was going to react to, which was here, what I did next was come out of the line chart, put it into full screen mode. And now it's simple to see that, yeah, price was most likely really going to react to this level because this is where the drop started all the way from here to down here. Now that we understood this, we're able to dive in further into the daily time frame, my people. Okay. So yeah, on the daily time frame, it was clear to see after we had this impulse, like so, price started to correct while it was impulsing, like so. So whenever we look at this, it's a very, very clear that it's a very clear sign that price is about to reverse in the opposite direction, especially if it was approaching a nice zone of resistance, which is what we found all the way here. So the last time price was even here was, in 2015. So price was 100% going to react nicely to that level. So yeah, this would have been called a rising wedge, a rising triangle, whatever you want to call it. But one thing we know for sure, that it's a reversal pattern, my people. So we had identified this here on the daily time frame. What happened next was just simply waiting for a nice opportunity for price to actually give us so we can enter the market to sell. So what we did next was we jumped into the line chart like so, and we look for the levels of structure in the market. When I say the levels of structure, I mean the simple higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. We were waiting for the last higher low to be broken to form a new lower low. So as you can see over here, price was in a nice ascending trend, an ascending type of channel like so. It was making higher highs and higher lows, like I just said. But as we could see, price actually failed to respect this level in the market. So if price did respect this level, it could have been, still pushing to the upside. But the fact that we're at a nice level of resistance from, 2015, price wasn't going to do that. It was going to break below like it did over here, come back to retest our level like so. This could have been a head and shoulders. As you can see, we have our left shoulder here. We've got our right shoulder. So we've got the head, and then we have the right shoulder like so. Then we have the break of structure. The minute we see price break our structure, we were then ready to say, okay, now we're looking for price to change direction from buying all the way to selling. So what I had did in that moment in time is very simple. We'll just jump back like so. We've seen that price had broken this level of structure in the market. We just hit the play button. So once we seen price break that level of structure, it was very, very simple. We drew our fib, we found our entry level like so. And our first initial take profit was actually down here, as you can see from the screenshot, was at the beginning of the correction over here. And basically there, we just found our position calculator over here to calculate the position size. It was something like this. CHFJPY was all the way here. So this was a 1:4, my people. And yeah, as you can see after that, what happens next is history. Once we hit the play button, we were in very little drawdown. And after that, price just started plummeting to the downside. We had a trailing stop. And price, was just pushing down, pushing down, pushing down. I was happy with the profits that I seen on my MetaTrader 4. Wasn't being too greedy. I, got more than I expected in the market. I closed my positions, and now we are here recording this video on a Saturday. So yeah, my people, that is a trade breakdown here on CHFJPY and how I made $8,000 in the foreign exchange market. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let there be peace in the Middle East, and let my brothers and sisters be safe.